11 days had passed without any boats crossing the English Channel, no dinghies whatsoever, which has led to a lot of commentary from many people saying, Rwanda works, they've stopped coming. Now, I think actually this is sort of wishful thinking, because everybody wants an end to this crisis. It's wrong at every level. Tough words from Boris Johnson on this issue the other week. But the truth is, the reason boats haven't come for the last 11 days is there's been a persistent northeasterly wind, averaging about 20 miles an hour, leading to very, very short, choppy seas, difficult, unpleasant for any boat, let alone an inflatable dinghy. That's why they didn't come. Yesterday was the first calm day. We haven't got the official figures, and that's because it's a bank holiday weekend, but we're told over 200 came yesterday. My intel says 260 or 270 on 6 or 7 boats. What is interesting to note, since I first started coming here a couple of years ago, in those days, the inflatable ribs would carry on average about 16, maybe 18 people. Now, they're purpose-built, once only, one journey only boats, averaging about 40 people. So far this morning, there have been several sightings, mostly to the west of where we are right now. We are literally right in between the British and French waters, out in what's called the separation zones. And I'm sure within the next hour or two, we're going to start seeing more dinghies. It's going to be flat calm all week. Remember, before that 11 days when nobody came, the numbers were running at 4 times the number that came last year. It is not an exaggeration to suggest that if we carry on as we are, it'll be 100,000 people that cross the English Channel this year, and 90,000 of them will be young men without any documents whatsoever. So look, I want Rwanda to work, but is it going to work? It already faces its first legal challenge. My suspicion is, all the while we're part of the Human Rights Act, all the while we have the European Convention on Human Rights into British law, it's going to be very, very difficult to send people to Rwanda. I mean, goodness me, it's even hard to deport known torturers and terrorists. So we're here, it's active. The Royal Navy now are in the Channel. This is one of the big announcements made by Boris Johnson the other week. From what I can see, they're as good as useless. The sides of the boats, the gunwales of the boats are too high for them to pick anybody up, and they literally follow Border Force and RNLI around and then tow the empty dinghies back into Dover. We've seen drones this morning. I mean, it is a full-scale military operation going on in the Channel every single day when it's calm. There is no end in sight, but if we start to see plane loads of people going to Rwanda, that would act as a serious deterrent. After all, why would you pay a trafficker €5,000 if you thought you'd finish up in Rwanda? So this is back on. I would predict this week be very surprising if not more than 1,000. Yeah, I'd say more than 1,000 will come this week.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.